Aloha, beautiful humans. So today I just wanted to come on here to talk about monoatomic elements and how they've helped me tremendously on amplifying my electromagnetic field. So as y'all know, humans are multidimensional beings because we have an electromagnetic field the same way that Gaia does. And the ascension from 3D into 5D, we have to be able to keep our field intact so that when the poles shift, you're not gonna just disappear into the black hole. My experience with the colloidal elements, copper, silver, and gold, as well as Ormus. A lot of y'all might have heard of EMF waves, right? And EMF stands for electromagnetic field. And the harmful, low-vibing EMF waves that are emitted by Wi-Fi and 5G, those are trying to keep you at a level, and it works by influencing your electromagnetic field. But if you take monoatomic elements, aka colloidal silver, colloidal gold, colloidal copper, you're able to be immune to 5G. This is just science based on vibration and frequency. If you're able to be aware of your own field and maintain it, you know, because you're a creator yourself, then you're not affected by whatever they're trying to do outside of you, because you're in your own little bubble, you know. The strength of your field, right? So electromagnetic, the electric part comes from the minerals in our body. The fact that minerals from the earth, you know, we're composed of the same minerals, and that's actually, you know, they're conductors of light. And the magnetic part is like the feminine metals in our body. It's the feminine aspect of being able to attract what it is that you want into. It's the pulling force, whereas the electro is like the outward external masculine force. So these two need to be balanced in our field for us to be electromagnetic beings, right? And that's the whole point. You know, when you see the spectrum, the rainbow is like the visible spectrum. And when you get past the purple, that's where the photonic light energy, the highest vibrating form of light, where it loses all the electrons, so it's massless. That's the goal. We want to be conductors of pure channel of light, and that's the 5D reality, because the baseline to be there is your heart has to be strong. It's rooted in the heart chakra. So monoatomic or colloidal copper is good for the heart, and coffee and mushrooms are foods that are naturally high in copper. So copper is also the planet Venus, right? So colloidal gold is the crown, it's the sun. Colloidal silver is good for the immune system. It is good for your intuitive feminine nature. It's like an inward assistance to see things better. Whereas colloidal copper is good for the nervous system. It's good for your hair. It's good for your cardiovascular. It reduces inflammation in the body, the cartilage, the joints, and it helps your hair grow. Men tend to have more iron in their body, which is correlated with the solar plexus and Mars. And women tend to have more copper in their bodies because of Venus and the heart. So copper is a metal and iron is a mineral, right? So electromagnetic, we have to be balanced in the two to have a field of the two poles that are able to withstand the shift that is coming. I would say the colloidal elements are just amplifiers to your everyday routine, your everyday spiritual prescription, I would say. Monoatomic gold assists with cellular regeneration in the body. It has anti-gravity and superconductor ability. So I'm sorry if the rain is like really loud, but think about what it does for your physical and your spiritual and mental body, right? If it has those properties, like, it's gonna help your pituitary, your pineal, it's gonna help your endocrine system, as well as increasing your red blood cell count in the marrow. Gold is, of course, a superconductor. So Ormus, which is monoatomic gold, iridium, monoatomic, and platinum, as well as other minerals and metals, depending on who makes it and where you get it from. So it's a mixture of monoatomic elements which are orbitally rearranged so the electrons are at a high spin speed. So this brings us closer to becoming photonic light beings, because the electrons are separated from the protons, so the positive and negative are separated because the electrons are spinning so fast. So this has to do with raising your vibration to that of the new earth reality, right? The changes that I've noticed since I started taking them for about 3 weeks now. So I take it first thing on an empty stomach. I have a little bit of water before if I want, but So they taste like water, these elements, because they're monatomic, which means that they're every atom isn't connected to each other, so it's easily absorbed through your bloodstream and you feel it almost instantly. I sit down and meditate and I can feel my entire body just vibrating. I feel all the cells in my body. So the reason why is because the Ormus, which has monoatomic gold in it, so monoatomic gold is for the crown chakra. It enhances your nervous system and the neurological pathways by 10,000% according to modern scientists. So think about how when your brain is on like psychoactive substances, you almost get like a psychedelic effect if you really tune in and sit with it. It affects your nervous system by improving your neurological pathways by 10,000%. So I would recommend this Ascension prescription to people that are very well along their path, have a regular meditation practice, and want to amplify their their baseline vibration, as well as to feel their field more and really tune into their highest potential. It's all working with the spiritual chakras if you think about it. Thanks for tuning in today. If this video was helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more content, and share if you feel like this video might bring more information to those who are ready. So yeah.